Hi, this is Amira with the Bliss Warriors. Hi, Bliss Warriors. This is my day, I believe, 9 of my 90-day challenge. Today's topic is um, putting forth effort. Whatever you're trying to do in life, whether it's run a business, go to school, whatever the case may be, you should keep putting your effort in it. Like some people, some people are failing miserably in business. They have their own business, whether it's online or a traditional business on a, like have their own building and equipment and excuse me, equipment and things that's in the store, merchandise, and they might be failing miserably. But guess what? A lot of times when you fail miserably, a lot of times it's when like you sometimes it's like this. I remember looking at a Google page and it was about this. It was two men digging for whatever they was digging for diamonds. One man on top, he had he was digging for diamonds and he didn't realize that like a couple more inches he would have been right at the diamonds and he just gave up like heck with this is taking too long blah blah blah. Anyway, my point is the second is like that was on the top. Then they had another picture on the bottom, and it was another guy. He was digging for. He just kept going, never stopped, never stopped, never stopped. And that picture right there reminds me of in life period because in life you're gonna be thinking, man, why should I even do this? Why am I taking away or doing this because whatever it is you're doing, you're asking yourself, you're questioning yourself, like, why am I even doing this? Like, it's pointless. Like, nothing's going to come of this, whatever the case may be. And you have to realize a lot of times you have to put forth effort. You have to keep trying. Sometimes you might have to try something a little different for it to work the way you want it to work because sometimes it's not going to work the way you want it to work. My point is keep trying no matter what because a lot of times this is what I realized. With hardship comes ease. What I mean by that is because a lot of people they go through a lot of hardship, a lot. I mean, just look at the news today. They go through a lot of hardships, disappointments, job wise, family wise, all kinds of stuff. And a lot of times when you're trying to do something, everything's going wrong, and you're like, man, I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I'm doing everything everybody else is doing, and it's not working. So what you need to realize is when you feel like that, sometimes you got to step away, take a breather, take a little break, calm yourself down, cool it off, walk, take a walk somewhere, and come back with a fresh start. Like do something different. Like I don't care if you have to take a few hours, a few days off, go to the movies, chill out with your family, whatever you have to do. My point is, get back on the get back on the saddle and keep riding. The reason why I say this is because I'm telling you right now, a lot of times things might not work the way you want it to work. And that's to be honest with you. It's not going to go the way you want it to go all the time. It would be nice, but that's not always how it is. So, just keep that in mind and just keep striving for what you want because sometimes it's just right there. It's like, how can I put it? It's like you're digging or you're trying to do something and you're like right here, like real close. Not touching it, but real close. And when you and you're like, man, I should give up. And as soon as you give up, that's when you probably would have made it. My point is, keep on trying, because the only way you're going to fail at something is if you quit. You quit, you don't know what might have happened. You could have won the lot. I'm not gonna say lottery. You anything. I mean, me personally, and religious wise, we aren't supposed to do lottery. I don't go on to gamble. If I don't gamble anything. I'm sorry. I'm not money hungry, but I'm cheap. I don't like to spend money unnecessarily. Like if if somebody was betting on something that somebody was like a racehorse or something like that, and they was going to say so and so was going to win, I wouldn't bet on it. I wouldn't because first of all, if I lose my money, I'm gonna be pissed. And to be honest with you, I feel like when you gamble and stuff like that, you're just wasting your money. You're wasting your energy. And then on top of that, it's not for a good cause. Like for me, if I was going to if I was going to give my money to anything, it would be charity. That's my take. I mean, that's just me. I wouldn't play the numbers. I'm sorry. I mean, if you want to do it, that's all good. If you had, that's all on you. But I wouldn't do it. That's just me. Anyway, to get off of that event, well, like I said, just keep at it and do what you have to do in order to get success. And sometimes you need a mentor. Sometimes you need to actually find somebody that has done the same thing that you would like to do. Like if you know that you're in a business, whatever business it is, like you could be selling computers. You're like, man, I got all the best equipment. I got this, I got that, I got this, I got that. And you're thinking to yourself, like, why is it that Joe Blow across the street is making a whole bunch of money? Like, what is he doing that's better than what I'm doing? Or whatever the case may be. And a lot of times it can be something real simple. They might have better customer service. They might be open on a consistent basis. They're doing things on a consistent basis, so they're getting results. Whereas you might take off a couple days, you might not do what you're supposed to do, and guess what? You're not getting the results you want. And then if you think about it, if you're not consistent and you're not doing what you're supposed to do, it's not going to work. Point blank. Period. Anyway, that's about it. But like I said, just keep striving because in business is like business and in life period, things are not going to turn out the way you want, and you have to keep striving for what you want in life. Don't let nobody hold you back. Don't let somebody tell you can't do it. Like one time, it's crazy because I had a comment on my Facebook one time, and somebody basically questioned me like, well, why are you putting this information? Basically asking me, but in another way, asking me why I'm putting information about somebody that basically is making good money, blah blah blah, and they're rich, blah blah blah. And I'm like, well, I'm going to listen to the call because I want their input. Because obviously, if you're not making it and somebody is making it, why not listen to them? And yes, I was trying to help other people so that way, if they wanted to get into a business or whatever the case may be, if they need some uplifting, they can listen to the people and think about what they really want to do in life. They don't have to join the business. I'm not saying join the business. My point is sometimes you just gotta let that go. Like some people are in life period, people sometimes can be negative. Some people don't see your vision, and sometimes you just gotta let it pan out. Sometimes it comes out, it comes to the surface, and they're like, "Oh, now I get it. Now I see why you were doing this, that, and the third, and why blah blah blah." But at the same time, they didn't see the vision. You know what your vision is. They don't. They don't know what you want to do in life. So instead of letting someone knock you down, kick you over, slap you upside your face and head, keep at what you're doing. Don't let somebody dictate what you can and cannot do, what you don't and what you do have, because a lot of people don't have is they don't have heart. They don't go after for what they want to go after. They do the things that everyone else do, and a lot of times that's not going to. If you do what everybody else do, guess what? It's going to be too many people doing the same thing you're doing, and eventually you're going to lose that job. So my point is, do something that's different from anybody else. Do what someone won't do, like have their own business. Just like that, like making, how can I put it, putting herself out there to people and showing them, like, how can I put this, showing them that there is something else they can do to make a living. To It could be, you might want to become a minister, you might want to become an imam, you might want to become Mother Teresa, you might want to, it's a lot of things you might want to do. Go for what you want to do and keep striving for it. That's my point. Don't worry about the critics, because trust me, they're going to be on the sidelines waiting for you to quit. And then when you quit, they're like, I knew that so and so thing didn't work. It was a scheme the whole time. Well, guess what? Not everything's a scheme. A lot of times, people don't be consistent with what they're doing, so it's not going to work. Until then, well, check out the link. Join my Facebook group. Have a good evening. Bye.